The following is a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.
Welcome to the Cruise Show. I'm Carly and this is John. Well, today we are cruising with Royal Caribbean International. Now we're talking some of the biggest ships in the world, and Royal Caribbean International have thought of absolutely everything. Just wait till you have a little look around the ships that we're showing you today. And to top it all off, one of their ships, the Independence of the Seas, is having a revitalisation in May, and some of the things they've thought of to put on a cruise ship is just incredible. We'll be telling you a little bit more about that later in the show. But first of all, I would say make sure you're sitting comfortable with a pen and a piece of paper handy, because we have got some incredible deals on today's show. All I'm going to say to you is think all inclusive. Sounds good, doesn't it? So first of all, to tell us a little bit more about Royal Caribbean International, it's the cruise man himself, Mr. John Cooper.
Thanks very much indeed, Carly. Now, with Royal Caribbean, it is such a great experience. As Carly was saying, the Independence of the Seas is having a revitalisation. That means when she comes out for this summer, it is going to be wonderful. She's got extra water slides on board. She's going to have a chippy on board called Fish and Chips. It's thought of everything. And the vast majority of the cruises that we're going to be bringing you today are all inclusive. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, it's going to be the big drinks package with all the big brands all included. All your gratuities, all your tips, everything included. You can go on one of these holidays without a penny in your back pocket and you'll have a most wonderful holiday. Now, what I'd say is sit down, buckle up. We're in for a ride, and we're in for some of the best value holidays that you'll ever have seen. Stick around.
Yes, absolutely. And we're going to start out with a wonderful cruise around the Norwegian fjords going at the end of August. And we're going on board the Independence of the Seas. So let's join John now for a little look around.
So this is the Royal Promenade. You've got everything here from a Ben & Jerry's, and you never stay in that stateroom up there. You get free Ben & Jerry's ice cream all time long. And then we've got the cafe, we've got shops and entertainment. There's even a pie shop. So I'll pop in here, so if you get here and there's none, you know where's all the pies. So here we are, just arrived on board, and where are we? Well, it's the Law of the Sea, isn't it? Bit of rabbit food. Not too much. Oh, this looks lovely. There's so much choice, isn't there? So much choice. Oh, I'll have some of that. Oh, some tomato. Oh, onion. Love a bit of onion. Look at the hams and the cheeses. Lots of meat up. If you really want to treat yourself while you're on holiday, why don't you pop into Chops Grill? The steak and seafood here are absolutely incredible, and you'll just love it. There's tables for families or couples. It's whatever you want, but I know one thing you will want. You want a really juicy steak, and you'll get one. When it comes to accommodation, there's lots to choose from. Now this is the Royal Suite, and I can't promise you that all rooms are going to be like this, with things like their own bar, their own, well, lounge area that's bigger than my lounge at home, bedroom through there with ensuite, of course, and a grand piano. Yeah, I just can't believe it. This is just fantastic.
John, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it, I'll play it. Well, if you're staying in the Royal Suite and you're wondering, is there going to be enough space to hang all my clothes? Well, this is the walk-in wardrobe. I mean to say, there's enough for all my stuff here, and a couple of guests as well. When you've had a hard day at the water park and you're a bit hot and bothered, what's the best thing you can actually do? Well, how about coming to one of these sprinkles? The thing is, it's ice cream and you help yourself and it's free. Now that's dangerous. I'll be back in a while for more. Well, you've caught me. I'm in the solarium area, just relaxing and taking in and checking the compass to find out what's to do on the ship. And there's so much to do. Do you know what? There's so much to do. I think I'll just be busy doing nothing. But that's what cruise holidays are about. Your way, especially on the independence of the seas. Well, everybody's got the 15 minutes worth in them, haven't they? And this is your chance as well. It's the On Air Studio. It's a karaoke lounge and it gets seen around the ship. My chance. Do you know, I'd love to have been a fly on the wall in the room when someone at Royal Caribbean International's HQ suggested they put an ice rink on a ship. Well, obviously that wouldn't work. Well, maybe it would. Now, the thing is, you can learn to skate here, or you can just sit back and watch the shows on ice. It's spectacular. So here we are on the Independence of the Seas. It is one of the biggest, funnest ships to sail out of the UK. When it's full, it has just over 3,500 people on board. But you know what? You wouldn't know that by the space around the decks. Do you know there's 22 different bars and places to mingle of an evening? It's like a floating holiday resort. Yes, there are hot tubs, there's swimming pools, there's the movies which you can see, there's jogging tracks, there's mini golf, there's the flow rider, there's the theatre. Need I say more? There is so much going on, and the food is incredible as well, from the Windjammer to the main restaurant, which is like a fine dining experience in itself. Do you know, when you think what's involved in a Royal Caribbean International holiday, and you look at the Independence of the Seas, it's a holiday you should really think about taking. I love it, and I think you will do too. And I've got to say, what I do like about this is the all-inclusiveness of it all. Remember, all your gratuities and your tips, they're all paid, and all your drinks are all paid. It's wine by the glass, all your beer, your cocktails, your mocktails, the big brands, they're all included in the price, in this one price here. Now, this is going around the Norwegian fjords on the 31st of August for 8 nights. Incredible value. You turn up at Southampton, they take your luggage off you. The next time you see it, it's in your stateroom. You'll go on board, maybe have a cocktail. Well, you're all inclusive, why wouldn't you? And we're going to cruise out, and our first port of call is Bergen in Norway, which is absolutely incredibly beautiful. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The fish market is going to be seen to be believed. There's the funicular railway, which you'll just love. Then it went into Granger. Once again, this is the Seven Sisters waterfall that you can see here, and you'll be going right past that. It's an incredible sight, and especially at this time of year, lovely. Ailsun next, incredibly, spectacularly beautiful. Take your camera, you will need it for everything that you're going to see here. I think you're just going to love it. And Skjoldun, once again, it is just the backdrop. It is the whole thing. You're going to love it. Then we're into Stavanger. Once again, do you know there's an archipelago here? Do you know there's a little island in the archipelago here of Stavanger, which is a tropical island? It's got to be seen to be believed. Absolutely incredible. And then we're going to cruise back into Southampton. 8 nights away, all inclusive, £975. And what I'd say to you with this one is, think about what you would normally spend to go on holiday, and then think about what you would spend while you are on holiday, and put both of them together. Because when you consider, included in this price, apart from all your drinks and your food, and I'm talking 5-course evening meals, I'm talking about, you know, all the wonderful buffet that you saw me having a go out there, that's all included. The flow rider, that's included. All the water slides. How much does it cost to go to a water park these days? The ice rink, it's included. Ice shows. You know, how much does it cost to go see those shows on ice? It's included. The theatre, you saw the theatre. The theatre's different shows every night. It's all included in the price. I've never seen Royal Caribbean all inclusive at this price point before. if you want to take advantage, call the number 0800 655 6449. And I tell you what as well, if you want to book this online, go to visioncruise.co.uk, visioncruise.co.uk. And when you're booking it online, when you get to the price point where you put in your deposit, there's a little promo code there, a little promo code. And if you put JCTV in the promo code, I'll give you my friends and family discount. Say no more. The promo code, put JCTV. I'll see you on board.
That sounds good, doesn't it? What a wonderful itinerary on board a beautiful cruise ship. If you've never cruised before, this is a great way to start, and being all-inclusive as well. You don't really need to think about anything, do you? Your drinks are included, your gratuities are included, all that wonderful food, and the entertainment on board Royal Caribbean International is second to none. It really is incredible, and they've even won awards for their daytime activities on board. So I need say no more, just get yourself on board. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton, heading for our first port of call, Bergen. See the colourful crooked houses and head for the fish market, or take the funicular up Mount Floyen. Then we're going to sail on to Garanger. Now do make sure you are out on the deck for these sail in and out of these wonderful ports, because you're going to pass things like the Seven Sisters waterfall. And then when you're there, if you're feeling adventurous, try the hike up the hairpin turns up the mountain there. You even head underneath waterfalls. It really is beautiful. And you could even try kayaking while you're there as well. Then from there we are off to Aylesund. Again, the sail into Aylesund is just beautiful, and then when you're there you can enjoy some wonderful hikes if you fancy. Then we're off to Scholden with thundering waterfalls and 2 UNESCO sites. This area is just captivating to explore. And then our final port of call will be Stavanger, and you dock right in the heart of this lovely city which combines old fishing town with modern city. Just beautiful. Then from there we're going to sail you back into Southampton, and all of that from that incredible fare of £975 per person. This is unbelievable value for money. As John said, the things you're getting included in this price are just wonderful, and a cruise around the Norwegian fjords at this time of year is just perfect. Get yourself on board. The number's 0800 655 6449. Well, we're going to move on to our next itinerary now, and this time we are taking you around the Mediterranean cities back on board the Independence of the Seas. So let's take another little look around.
Yeah, not Indy. They're going to be producing some extra things. I say in the revitalisation. They're going to be all sorts of extra stuff that's going on board. I say they're going to put a fish and chip shop on board, which I'm really looking forward to. But they've got a trampoline park that they're putting in, and also like a laser quest area too, and new water theme bars as well. So yes. There's so much extra going in. They're spending millions on revitalising it, and she's already a fabulous ship. They also have that karaoke lounge, the on-air lounge, where you can sing and people can watch you. Not only just the people in the lounge, but around the ship as well. Lovely. There are 1 or 2 specialty restaurants which there are a slight cover charge for, but you know what, you don't have to go in them if you don't want them. And remember, this is all inclusive again. We are talking all your gratuities included. We're talking about all your drinks, including the big brand names. They're all included. There are some exceptions. Some of the high-end champagnes and things aren't included, but your normal stuff, it's all included. If you like, I don't know, something like a pina colada or something like that, yeah, no problem at all. Look at this. Oh, the Flow Rider, it's included in the price. Mini golf. I mean, so if you've got kids, when you go on these things, it's just all money, isn't it, Mum? But it's all included in the price. I think this is one of the best value holidays you'll ever go on. It really is, for what you're getting in the money. And we're talking here the 30th of June as well. So it's the first 2 weeks of July. That's a schooner bar. They have a sing-along there every night. I love those sing-along. Look at the ice rink. They do those shows on ice in here as well. So, it's all there for you. The Crown Lounge, which it's got spectacular views. It really has. Look at the theatre. Different shows every night. Remember, this is all included in the cost of your holiday. And I say it's all inclusive as well. We're going around the Mediterranean cities on the first 2 weeks of July. It's going on the 30th of June for 14 nights. Going to cruise out from Southampton. Our first port of call, Gibraltar. When you get to Gibraltar, of course, pound sterling, duty-free shopping. You can go up to the top of the rock. The views are spectacular. And the Berberi apes there as well. Have a look at them. Then right across the Mediterranean into the south of France. Marseille, the second largest city in France and the oldest city in France. The shopping here is fantastic, girls. Then we're into Cannes. Wow. This is the south of France on a stick. I mean, you know, all that promenading and, little coffees, people watching. Then we're into Barcelona. Do you know what? You can go to the Cava Caves here, which, you know, if you like your sparkling wine, it's wonderful.
Oh, yes.
Or maybe go to Ferrari World, which is just up the road as well. Palma de Mallorca is next. Once again, Mallorca, lovely. Now, this time of year, July, it's going to be gorgeous. The beaches, the water parks, Aqualandia there. Then we're into Lisbon, the Portuguese capital, of course, which is absolutely lovely. We're going to be overnighting here too. So you're going to get 2 full days and you're going to experience Lisbon of an evening. And where the ship pulls in, it's very, very accessible. It's right near the city centre. It's a great location. Then we're going to finally cruise into Vigo in Spain. They call this Green Spain, La Costa del Verde. It's absolutely incredibly beautiful. And where the ship pulls in, it's right next to a shopping centre. It's always a shame, isn't that, girls? And then we're back into Southampton. All inclusive, 1799. I mean, this is the height of summer. In school holidays in Scotland, in a lot of areas, it's school holidays. 1799, all inclusive. All your gratuities included, all your drinks included at 1799. And I tell you what, come here. If you want to book it online at visioncruise.co.uk, I can't do it if you dial the number, but only if you book online. If you book online and you go to visioncruise.co.uk, put in the promo code JCTV, and I'll give you my friends and family discount. Keep it to yourself.
Well, this cruise has just got everything, hasn't it? A whole load of wonderful destinations for you to visit, so many highlights while you're there, and then all that incredible stuff going on board with all the new features as well. They really have thought of everything. All you've got to think about is picking up the phone, dialing the number, getting booked, and then getting packed. Let's have a little sail back through those details. So we're going to sail you out from Southampton and head for our first port of call, Gibraltar. This is where you could do some duty-free shopping, or maybe head up the rock or inside the caves and meet those cheeky Berberi apes, but keep tight hold of your camera. Then we're off to Marseille, one of the oldest cities in France awaits you, and it's not hard to see why it's inspired artists for centuries. Our next port of call then from there will be Cannes. Soak up the glamour of this small town on the French Riviera in gourmet restaurants and on pretty beaches as well. Then from there we are off to Barcelona, and there's so much to see in Barcelona. It's a really exciting city. You've got things like Las Ramblas, maybe the Picasso Museum, head to the football stadium. And then from there we are off to Palma de Mallorca, beautiful port of call. Head to the Gothic Cathedral, maybe enjoy some tapas while you're here, and a spot of shopping as well. Then our next port of call will be Lisbon, and you've got your overnight import, so you can really make the most of Lisbon. Maybe head on one of the local trams while you're there. Then our final port of call will be Vigo. If you'd like a different way of seeing Vigo, do you know, you could try a little Segway tour. Fancy zipping round on a Segway, John? You've got good balance?
Oh, yeah, lovely.
And then from there, we will sail you back into Southampton, and all of that from that wonderful fare there, £1,799 per person. That is your all-inclusive. Don't forget that. Get yourself on the phone, 0800 655 6449. We're going to move on to our next itinerary now, and this time we're taking you on board the Navigator of the Seas. So let's join John now for a little look around.
Welcome on board Royal Caribbean's Navigator of the Seas. It's a ship that's just full of fun for all the family, with theatre shows to go to, there's swimming pools, jacuzzis, casinos, there's food everywhere, and there's even an ice skating rink. So we better get our skates on. Well, let's start as we need to go on, eh? We're in the buffet, and this is the fast food section. Over there, there's absolutely wonderful things to eat, including a carvery. And I'll tell you what as well, look over this way. You're going to love it. This is all the desserts. And I've been reliably informed there are no calories at sea. Once you've stocked up with the buffet, you should have more than enough energy to explore all the activities this ship has to offer. And believe me, you'll need it. Well, to start off with, there's this, the rock climbing wall. It's nearly 40 metres above the ocean waves. Looks a lot of fun to me. And then there's this, a Royal Caribbean favourite. It's the Flow Rider. There's 60,000 gallons of water flowing past you every single minute. It's incredible. And whether you're a pro like him or you just want to give it a go, it's a lot of fun. I think I'll give it a go. What do you mean you forgot me shorts? Well, for the young or the younger heart, they even have a mini golf course on board, which is a lot of fun. I've got to admit, golf's not really my thing. It's not. I wonder if they have a 19th hole on board. Luckily they do. It's this, the Viking Crown Lounge. And I tell you what, with a selection of drinks like this and a view like this, I could relax here all day. And talking of relaxation, what about this? It's the Lido deck. There's the big screen there for the movies that you can watch while you're floating away, or you can just relax by one of the pools or in one of the jacuzzis. It's so good. And I think if you look hard enough, you'll find a sunbed with your name on it. Well, if the weather isn't playing ball, there's always here the Solarium, which is a great place to relax and enjoy life. It's also close to the Vitality Spa and also the fitness centre as well. Here you can have a massage, a beauty treatment, or maybe work off a few of those little calories that have snuck on board. So after a daytime of fun, it's time to get changed and get ready for a nighttime of fun. Come on. Now, whatever grade of cabin that you choose, there's some things that you're going to be really impressed with. First of all, there's the amount of storage space. There's the comfy beds. There's the wonderful bathroom. But what I particularly like about this stateroom is this. It's the balcony. There's nothing like a bit of your own space on board to relax and enjoy as you cruise into all the different destinations. And once you've spruced yourself up, it's time to go and see what other surprises this ship has to offer. This is the Royal Promenade. It's the real heartbeat of the ship. This is where you can come of an evening for a relaxing glass of something before evening meal, or maybe a cup of coffee and a cake during the day. There are 6 different bars to relax and enjoy here, including Vintages, which is a wine bar. Some good stuff on there. There's duty-free shopping, and there's even, look at this, local at sea. I'll see you. Now, duty-free shopping is great for the adults, but not so great for the kids. But I know one thing that will keep them happy. But definitely not before dinner. Well, maybe just one. Talking of dinner, how about this for an evening meal venue? It's the Sapphire Restaurant. It's really true fine dining. Look at it, set over 3 different floors as well. Nearly as much for every course you're going to get, because you're not going to get 3 courses, you're going to get a 5-course evening meal. It's also open for breakfast and lunch as well. It truly is a wonderful affair. But if you don't fancy that, well, there's also the speciality dining as well. They may have a small cover charge, but they're a perfect place to enjoy a special occasion or an anniversary when you're on board. But remember, don't fill up too much, because there's still plenty more fun to be had. Yeah, lots of fun to be had. The Navigator of the Sea is a great ship, as you can see. Now, this is going around Northern Europe cityscapes on the 27th of May. So really, first week of June. And this is half term in a lot of areas as well, for 7 nights. We're going to cruise out from Southampton. Our first port of call is Hamburg in Germany. It's the 2nd largest city in Germany. And do you know what really sort of fascinates me was the canals that are in Hamburg, which I wasn't expecting, but steeped in history and lots going on. Then we're across to Oslo, the Norwegian capital. Lots of capitals going on here, isn't there? Absolutely lovely. And it's so walkable once you get into Oslo as well. Lovely. Then we're across to Zeebrugge, where you can go to Brussels for the day. Or I'd go to Bruges, to be honest with you, because it's a lovely city and so much to see and do there. Incredible. Then, finally, we're back into Southampton. Remember, 899, all-inclusive and exclusive to us here at Vision Cruise, an extra $25 on-board credit. It's all-inclusive, all your gratuities, all your drinks, and $25 on-board credit for $899. You won't get that with anyone else. And remember, if you book it online, visioncruise.co.uk, put in the promo code JCTV and I'll give you my friends and family discount.
Well, if you have never cruised before, this is a perfect place to start. Let's have another little sail back through those details. So we're going to be sailing you out from Southampton, heading for our first port of call, Hamburg. This fashionable city has so much to offer, elegant buildings, it's steeped in history. Maybe head to the Merchants District and the fish market, or head out and have a little trip to Miniature Wonderland. Then from there we're off to Oslo, and you're not walking distance from the centre. It's a small compact city, so easy to explore on foot, and home to an incredible amount of museums. I even visited the Ice Bar when I was in Oslo, and that's That's really good fun. Then from there we are off to Zeebrugge. Now this is where you could head to Brussels and see the important monuments of this busy city, or maybe take a stroll around Bruges, enjoy a chocolate top waffle, maybe some little chocolates and a Belgian beer. Why not, hey, while you're there? Then from there, we're going to sail you back into Southampton. And those fares are from just $8.99 per person. And you've got that $25 of onboard credit per stateroom. And you're all-inclusive. Get yourself on the phone. It's 0800 655 6449. Well, it's now time for our quick picks.
And the first of our quick picks is with Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas on the Mediterranean Highlights cruise going on the 22nd of September for 14 nights. We're going from Southampton to Gibraltar, Villafranche for Nice, Civitavecchia for Rome, Livorno in Italy, Toulon in the south of France, Barcelona, Lisbon and Vigo before we cruise back into Southampton. 1649, but it's all inclusive. Includes all your drinks and all your gratuities, and exclusively going to give you $25 to spend on board, just in case we've forgotten anything. That's a great one, isn't it? Next one off, Royal Caribbean again into the Navigator of the Seas around the Mediterranean beaches on the 2nd of September for 14 nights. Southampton, Gibraltar, Villafranche for Nice, Ajaccio in Corsica, Cagliari in Italy, Palma, Mallorca, where we spend 2 days, Malaga, Cadiz, and then back into Southampton. 1599, all inclusive, all your drinks, all your gratuities, and exclusively $25 to spend on board, in case we've forgotten anything in the all-inclusive. And then your chance to join me on a little mini cruise on the 15th of May. This is the first time the Indy is going to be out after an extensive refurbishment. It's a 2-night cruise. We're going from Southampton to Le Havre and back to Southampton. 199, or if you want a balcony, which is what I've got, 249 for the balcony. If you want it, just give us a call. The number's on the bottom of the screen. It really is an incredible deal. If you want it, give us a call right now.
Well, so many incredible deals on today's show. If you're thinking of taking the family away on a cruise holiday, I would say Royal Caribbean International are the company for you. With all those wonderful things going on board, the kids will be happy and you'll be happy. Get yourself on the phone and on that website. But for myself and John, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, remember, carry on cruising. See you soon.
You've been watching a commercial presentation on behalf of Vision Cruise.